everybody, Jeff here from the Helmet Center, helmetcenter.com. Today we're taking a quick look at the AFX FX90 full face helmet. Now, the FX90 is not super expensive, but not everybody out there is looking for a $300 helmet. So we're going to recover this thing, let you know what we kind of think of it, and kind of how this thing really performs. Okay, a lot of people come in the store and they're not really looking to drop a lot of money. Budgets are tight these days, everyone understands that. But some people maybe just bought a bike, you're not really sure you're going to even like riding a motorcycle, heaven forbid. But some people are in that boat. And this is a good option for that customer. It's going to give you a fully removable liner. The helmet's pretty light. Actually, while you're riding it, it wasn't horrible for venting. You wouldn't expect a helmet that retails for $65 or maybe like $79 for a graphic to really do that well, but it actually wasn't bad. So in the review today, we're going to kind of cover this is the overall quick overview of the helmet. It is made by AFX. There are probably 25 or 30 different colors and graphics. I've never seen a helmet that have that many different options for it, but AFX has given you that. The overall fit, I would say it runs fairly true to size. I'm a medium, this is a medium, it fits pretty good on my head. Nothing really stood out as far as shape issues, so I'd probably say it's somewhere along the lines of a middle, intermediate type head shape. Ventilation on it, as I mentioned, did a quick ride on it. I haven't spent a lot of time in it, but it actually did okay. You can open the two intake vents here in the front of the helmet, little sliders, you can go forward and back to actually operate them. They don't look to the greatest quality, you know, it's not a Shoei, it's not an Arai, it's not even a Scorpion for that matter, but then again, it's also half the price of the cheapest one I mentioned and like 10 times cheaper than some of the first two that I mentioned for you. As far as exhaust vents, there are two lower exhausts on the helmet. There is not a higher exhaust. It's kind of lost in the shape of the helmet there. They just didn't bother putting it on there. But believe it or not, it actually did push a little bit of air. I'd call it like a 5, maybe a 6 at best. The shield, this isn't the one that I rode, but the shield actually seemed to be pretty much optically correct. You know, nothing stood out as an issue. A lot of times you ride a helmet, you know, at this level, you kind of expect a lot for it. But actually did okay. It's got a fully removable liner system to it, which is kind of surprising at this price point. There are nicer helmets that don't give you that. So you can take everything out, you can clean it. Give you a shot of the inside of this guy here so you can kind of get an understanding of what's happening inside there. It does use nice positive plastic snaps. So it's not going to be a Velcro system. It actually does a pretty good job of keeping those pads in there. Nothing to worry about in hot climates of the pads falling out because you're Velcro delaminated. It does have a little removable breath guard in there as well. Also has a removable chin curtain. I pulled this right out as well. So it does keep the helmet fairly quiet. Now, it's not the best fitting helmet for my head shape, so it had a little bit of noise issue, but nothing to write home about really. It's a $65 retail price point helmet, about 80 bucks when you're getting into a graphic. It's basically a DOT only, it's not going to have a Snell standard at that price point, but if you're looking to get into motorcycling, you don't want to put a lot of money into this thing, you want something that's going to fit decent, give you the basic features of the removable liner, you know, clear shield, decent venting, the AFX FX90 might not be a bad option of looking into. So, overall, I say it's an average little helmet, you know, for the price point. You know, make no mistake, it's not a high-end helmet, but it actually is surprising, I guess. I was surprised by it. So, if you have further questions, give me a call. My name is Jeff, I'm here at the Helmet Center. Telephone number is 866-NEW-HELMET, 866-NEW-HELMET. Thanks for watching the video. Talk to you soon.